welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing part 2 of marathon training 2025 vlog, everything that happened during my training. Thank you to those of you who watched my first vlog, and if you haven't yet watched it, you can go and see how things went during the first couple weeks of marathon training when I had a sinus infection. So if you want to see that one, you can go ahead and click right up here. And in today's video, you're gonna see some of my training runs, what I'm eating during training, and a rant about strength training. I'm gonna keep going with the strength training. This is your sign to do strength training. Runner or not, you need to do strength training. You are on a weight loss medication, strength training. If you're trying to lose weight in general, strength training. So without further ado, enjoy the vlog. I'm in the easy portion of my run this morning, where I'm trying to keep my heart rate in the 130s, which means I'm running pretty slow, but it feels really nice. It's gonna ramp way up at the end to 170, but all these people keep running by me really fast, and it sounds like they're working really hard, and I'm just da-da-da. But not for long. Just about to start the fourth quarter of the run. I'm almost at 90 minutes, and this is probably the most relaxed I've ever felt in a run ever. So that's really cool. I think it has to do with that slow heart rate progression. I'm at a heart rate of 160 right now, and I'm not panicking, which is huge. Woo! Happy Thursday. I'm doing a 70-minute run. It's about 6:30 p.m. It was so hard to get me to get outside of the house after a long day and a long week, but I can't even breathe. I'm so excited for my new headphones. I got the Shocks Pro 2, and I really like them so far. I really wanted headphones that didn't fall out of my ears. So we're trying it. I still have 65 minutes to go. So wish me luck. Just over halfway done. I'm not feeling it today, so I'm running pretty slow, but I have to get back to my house, so I have to finish the run. I just had this raspberry huma. It's really good. It tastes like raspberry jam, but without the seeds. I really like this. Hi, hi, hi. You guys having fun? A little treat. Tomorrow I'm doing a 13-mile run, which is half the marathon, and we're doing it on the marathon course. And we have a group of 5 people coming with us, and I'm so excited. But it's so late, but I am finally eating dinner. It's 8:40. I have to get up at 5 a.m. so hopefully this isn't too late. But you know, I'm testing it out, and we're having some good old pasta. I got these cool noodles from Trader Joe's. They're so, like, I don't know, spirally. So I'm having pasta with sauce and cottage cheese, and then a little side salad with ranch. And I think I'll have this Olipop. So I have this documented. If I get stomach issues tomorrow, I will not be eating this before the actual marathon. Okay, it's 9:46. I have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm trying to get to bed by 10. And I'm just getting my stuff packed up so that I can be ready and just grab what I need for the run tomorrow. Hi, babies. Why are you down here? Go back to sleep. They had a fun beach day today, so they're really tired. Okay. So, check out the lineup. We've got the vest here. I filled these with water already. Don't ask me how many ounces these are. I don't know off the top of my head. And then here's the gel lineup, okay? I'm gonna be out there for at least 2 hours, okay? Potentially more. So I'm gonna go Liquid Energy first, easy on the stomach. Apple Cinnamon, also easy on the stomach. I'm really liking this brand, actually. This I haven't tried before, but it has extra electrolytes, which might be nice for like third quarter of the run. And then I'm going to try this blueberry one, which I have not tried yet. This is going to be my backup, just in case I need an extra. But that should be plenty. Got my water bottle for before and after. I've got my new headphones. These are great. Love these. This water bottle I'm going to give to my friend who's going to be driving her car throughout the race course with us. And she's going to give this to me probably halfway through, maybe after, just because these bottles are most likely not enough for a 2-hour run. I've got my visor. Shout out Jen McKenna Paddle and Run. And then over here next to the shrine of my dogs, we've got my outfit and my shoes. So I think that's it. This will make it so much easier because I can just get up, get food, go back into my bed, eat food for a few minutes, and then it'll be really quick to just put on clothes, put everything in the car, and go. So I'm gonna get up at 5. I have to leave the house by 5:55. Wish me luck. For some reason, I'm not nervous at the moment. I'm more excited, even though this is going to be a trial race, basically. Doesn't mean I have to run race pace, but it means I have to run as fast as possible, which means I gotta be on my A game. So I better go to bed. See you tomorrow.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do.
Just about 5K to go. I'm getting a bit tired. We're going on this downhill.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Way to go.
Hey, here's the other Birkenstock.
Yeah, isn't that so funny?
So for context, about a mile before this point, we had found the other Birkenstock. And we were like, someone lost their shoe, but where's the other one? So if anyone is watching this video and lost a pair of Birkenstocks out on the Hayden Marathon Trail, we found your shoes. They might still be out there.
We should see what size it is.
Now that we have a pair.
Right, you better go back to bed.
Nice job. Keep it up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, 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 today's gonna
Nice job, Megan.
Woo!
Go get Chris. You're getting on him.
be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight.
What a good shot. Look at that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Nice job.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
All done. Nice job. Way to go. Nice job, Steve.
Thanks.
Yeah!
Just finished the 13.1 miles. And yes, I have a water bottle strapped to my chest. That was so hard. Way harder than I remember. I did this race 3 years ago I think. Yeah. And I crushed it. Like, how did I do so good? I didn't even train on hills when I trained. I don't understand how I did so well. Like an average pace of 9:55, I think. And this one, the 13.1 took me 2 hours, 13 minutes. That's an average pace of 10:13. So, and obviously I'm only half or a little over halfway through my training, so I have a lot more time left. Whereas when I had done this before, I was done like at the end of my training. Also, when I run the race, it's going to be in October, so it's going to be colder. So I still have time, but I have my work cut out for me. This makes me nervous because some of these hills are difficult. But check this out. It's just a long, gradual uphill. And this is after a bunch of other uphills, so... My goal pace is 9:09. I did this in 10:13. We're going to see. I'm just going to see how fast I can do it. But this was a really, really good practice run. You did it! You're almost there! Like legit, you're almost there. Good job. Okay, go to, after any long run, milkshake. Have to do it. Because this is the quickest way to get nutrition. It's delicious. It's easy. You don't have to chew anything. And it just fills you right up. So I got this Moose Tracks malt from Rogers Burgers. It's delicious. And then I'm gonna go get Chipotle. Great post-workout fuel. I'm doing my Thursday run, which is 80 minutes at a pace of 9:30 to 9:40. Fast one. And I'm just here to remind you to wear sunscreen, everybody. It's hot out there. The sun is beating down. We are not here for sunburns or skin cancer. Thank you. That is all. I don't remember for sure, and I don't have any footage of it, but I think this was the worst training run of my entire training cycle. I ran right after work and it was 80 degrees outside, and this was supposed to be a tempo run, so I was supposed to really be pushing the pace. I'll be super honest, that run basically chewed me up and spit me out. I didn't bring enough water for one thing, which was the stupidest decision I've ever made. And my body was just overheating the whole time, more and more and more. And I just felt completely miserable. I felt so unfit. I was not able to run fast at all. I had to stop and walk. And I took a break in the middle of the run to just pour water on my head from a drinking fountain and then fill my water bottle up from this drinking fountain. Thank goodness for the drinking fountain, because I needed more water. What was I thinking? Oh, and there was a hill on the way back, because this was an out and back run. So the worst part of the run was at the end of the run. And I'm pretty sure I was not well fueled for this run either. So I just remember feeling extremely defeated after this run. But I think it's a good reminder for when we schedule our runs. Now, I remember that I really just wanted to get the run done so I could relax and not worry about it and not have to run at like 7 or 8 p.m. because this was August, I believe. But I really should have just gone home and waited for it to get cooler out and then done my run later. But it's also the reality of marathon training that, especially when I'm just a regular person, I'm not some elite athlete that trains for their job, you know? So it can be hard to schedule runs around your regular life. There's only so many times that I can get up before 6 a.m. in order to get a run done before work. I'm just not a morning person. You wanna know what's annoying about marathon training? You build up to this like 13-mile run and you do it and you like get all excited for it and it's like amazing and you do awesome and you crush it and you feel so good and it's a long effort, and then a week later you have to do it again I'm tired, okay? I don't want to do it again. But you know what else? I have to go longer this week. So I'm about to do 2 hours and 20 minutes, just normal, flat-ish. And nobody wanted to come run with me, so I'm running by myself, which is fine because that actually helps me stay with my paces a little bit better. In hindsight, I think this is where my training started to go downhill because I was just exhausted and I probably was not getting enough rest. Not because I didn't want to rest, but because life is just so busy. And kind of like I was mentioning before, that's one of the hardest parts about marathon training, balancing all the demands of training, not only running, but making healthy meals, making a lot of food all the time, strength training, stretching, foam rolling. It's hard to fit it all in, especially during the summer when there's a lot of fun things going on. If I run with other people, then I tend to go too fast. And we're trying to stay within some heart rates today, so I'm just stalling at this point. I was meant to start about 30 minutes ago. You know, it is what it is. I got here and I did my warm-ups, so I better go so we can get done by just before 10 o'clock. Woo! I did it! Finished. 2 hours, 20 minutes. I went 13.41 miles and average pace 10:26, which I'm pretty happy with considering that I was super tired this morning and I did not want to go on this run, but we did it and I feel pretty good. I used to get done with runs that were at least this long or longer and like my knees would be buckling, I would be limping, but like I'm feeling pretty strong. So I think that strength training is paying off. Time to dunk in the water, drink my electrolytes, get some food, stretch, go home and do whatever I want. Check out where I am. I'm on the lake. So on top of training for my marathon, I'm also training for my paddle and run race, which is coming up in like 3 weeks. So this is my first time paddling. During the race I'll be in a kayak, but I was here alone and I couldn't transport the kayak from the car to the beach by myself because I don't have like a rolly cart or something like that for it. So I brought my kayak paddle and I'm on my paddle board. I paddled for 20 minutes, so now I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful night. I brought a book and some snacks. And here comes a swimmer, so I'm gonna get out of the way. If you guys want to know the reality of marathon training, it is constantly eating and never feeling full. It is almost 10 p.m. and I've eaten, I feel like 5 million times today. And I was laying in bed and just hungry. And I cannot fall asleep when I'm hungry, so I'm making a little burger thing. Hey guys, what's up? It is just under 9 weeks until race day, the big marathon coming up, which actually is quite a bit of time, thank goodness. It is August 19th and my race is October 11th, so yeah, just under 9 weeks to go, thank goodness, because I'm not ready yet. But I was just saying yesterday how I am now feeling that point of being hungry all the time, which is totally normal with training, and I'm definitely feeling it today too. Like normally I could eat what I was eating today and just be totally fine, but I am starving. I got a Jamba Juice. I just got done with work and I need to run a couple of errands before I go to the gym. Today is a lift day, lift and row actually. But I'm not going to be at the gym for a couple of hours still, so I decided I need to get something on my way home so that I am not going to the gym hungry, because I will not go to the gym hungry. Neither should you. It's not a good idea. You need energy so that you can perform well and do the exercise as well. So anyway, I went to Jamba Juice. I got a peanut butter banana protein smoothie. Part of the reason why I've been going hungry, I think, is because I haven't been getting to the grocery store after I ran out of food at home. So I know that something that really helps me is just going to the grocery store, even if I don't have a list, and just buying a few things. I used to feel like I had to have a perfect list and a perfect meal plan every time I go to the grocery store, but honestly, it's not realistic for me, especially when I'm busy doing marathon training. So I started going to the store without a plan, and honestly, it's better than not going to the store at all. So I'm gonna go do that. Then I'm gonna have my lift, but then after my workout, I will make something else with protein in it at home. 9 weeks to go, let's do it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so weird trying to record B-roll in the gym. I'm like trying to get cool videos of me exercising, but like I'm so self-conscious and I don't want anyone to see me try to secretly put up my camera. So anyway, I did my best. I was so excited to eat a protein bar, but they're not in my car yet. I bought some at the store, but they are in my grocery bags at home. So anyway, got a good workout in. I really think that all of the strength training that I've consistently been doing for months is what's really helping me be stronger in my running and to be training better than I ever have before. Normally I do a distance of like a half marathon for my training runs, and I'm limping around for like the next 2 days, and I'm limping around immediately after, but that hasn't happened yet. So I'm gonna keep going with the strength training. This is your sign to do strength training if you are a runner training for anything, but just even if you're running in general. Honestly, everybody, whether you're a runner or not, you need to do strength training because you need to keep your bone mass up and your muscle mass up. Muscle mass and bone mass are connected, especially if you are on a weight loss medication. Strength training. If you're trying to lose weight in general, strength training. Also, don't forget to eat, okay? Don't not eat if you are on a weight loss medication. You can lose weight, but you're going to lose muscle mass, and that's not good. So anyway, that's my soapbox. That's my pep talk. Eat, eat, eat. I'm going to go home and eat my protein bar, and then I bought some yummy food at the store that I'm going to go make a fun meal with. Okay, this next photo right here, this is where everything went wrong. And you'll see why in just a second. Good morning. It is 5:20 a.m. on a Thursday. Still 9 weeks to go. And I am gonna eat this. I don't really feel like eating this. I feel like going back to bed. I'm not a morning person, but I work at 9:15, and so I have to get this done early. So that's why I'm up. I have to run 80 minutes today, and so I had to get up early to do it because I have to go to work, and it's a Thursday. Beginning of marathon training, it was easier to do this because it was like fun and novel, like, oh, you're getting up early to run. Who does that? But now, after I've been doing this for so long, I'm kind of over it. Plus, I ran a pretty hard run last night at like 5:30 And then I didn't get to bed super on time. Here we are, I'm doing it, we're doing it, the dogs are here, they would like to eat my bagel. And this is just what you have to do when you train for something. So, we'll see if I'm ready in 45 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna be the case, but trying to be starting by 6. I'll see you on the other side. Also, why am I thinking about doing a treadmill run? Like, I never think about doing that. But part of me doesn't really want to run outside at 6 a.m. It also doesn't look very light out right now. I did a 70-minute treadmill run a month or so ago, and honestly, it felt really, really good. And so I think that's why I wanted to try it again with this 80-minute run. So we'll see what I decide. Just leaving my house to get to the gym, which is about 3 minutes away, by the way, but it is 6:17. So I think this means I need to get up earlier. I have these gels with me. I'm probably only gonna take one, but I always like to bring an extra just in case. Raspberry, this is my new favorite one. Tastes like raspberry jam. But let's go knock out this 80-minute treadmill run, even though it's like a gorgeous day out. For some reason, I want to run inside. So, I don't know, just the route from my house is kind of boring, I think, in my opinion. So, we're gonna go do this treadmill run. See you over there. Did it. 80 minutes on the treadmill. Can you tell that I'm sweaty? I'm so sweaty. I don't know about you, but I always feel like scared I'm gonna fall off the treadmill. It's like a irrational fear. But I did it. I did 7.37 miles in 80 minutes. Whatever that pace is. Done. It's 8 o'clock. I have to be at work at 9:15, so I gotta go home, shower this awful sweatiness, and get going. But it feels so good to have my run done for the day. Hi guys, I'm in Montana visiting family, and unfortunately I'm getting the first signs of shin splints, which is really annoying. And I know the feeling because I've had them before. And the last time I had them, Maya, no! Come here, drop that. We're also at my sister's place where they have lots of horses, so it's a poop buffet for my dogs. Anyway, last time I had the shin splint, or last time I felt like this, it derailed my training and I couldn't train for a few weeks, and then race day came and it was not a good race. But I do have more time than I did last time. I still have 8 weeks until the race, whereas last time I only had 3 weeks. So I didn't train yesterday. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I was just completely exhausted. So skipped that workout, and then today I'm supposed to do a 50-minute easy run, but I can just feel my shins. They're a little better than yesterday, but I can just feel the pain. It's like the side of my shin. And I'm supposed to do a 2-hour, 40-minute long run on the course tomorrow, which is like a ton of hills. So, I think if I have any chance of doing that, I need to skip today's easy run. And even then, I don't know if I'm going to be up for that long of a run. I just feel like I might just injure myself if I do that. So I don't know what to do. But this is the reality of running sometimes. Even when I stretch and I foam roll and I strength train, and I'm doing my best. Obviously, life gets in the way and I can't do it perfectly. But we're trying. So I'm gonna be massaging my calves because I think that's the problem. I think they're just super tight, and icing the shin that's hurting, resting, and I'm gonna ask my trainer if I should skip today's run, which is too bad because I'm in Montana and it's so pretty here. It would be a nice place to run, but we got to be safe and got to get to the race day without being injured. So I decided I wasn't going to do any exercise that day. I was just going to enjoy hanging out with my family, eating yummy food, riding horses, going to the rodeo, and just hanging out and chilling. And honestly, I was pretty relieved by this decision because at that point I was really exhausted and honestly a bit burnt out on running. And that's another big thing that I've learned about myself during this training cycle. I need variety. Not everyone needs a ton of variety during training. Some people I know can run 6 days a week and not get injured and not get bored, but that is not me. I need variety, and I'm finding that even 4 days a week of running, at least during this training cycle, caused injury. So I'm definitely using that moving forward in my training cycles in the future. I think in my next cycle I'm going to try 3 days a week of running and 1 HIIT training session per week. Plus I already do 2 strength training sessions per week as well. So I think that's the core of what I'm gonna try to do in my next training cycle. Okay, so this is craziness. I just got home like 30 minutes ago from my Montana trip. It's almost 5 o'clock and I was supposed to do my long run today, but my shins are still hurting. So I am going to the gym, got my bag of goodies, because I'm gonna go do half of my long run on the bike and half of it on an elliptical. And when I say half, I mean an hour and 20 minutes each, which is 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is like basically almost if I were to drive all the way back to Montana right now. So it's a lot. And it's Sunday night, almost 5. So I need to go get going. I also think that the gym closes at 7, and I'm not even going to be starting till 5. So I might have to see if the elliptical downstairs at home works and do the last 40 minutes on there. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But I brought a bunch of stuff, my gels, headphones, water, and a book, because I think maybe you can read books while you're on the bike. We'll see. This is going to be interesting. I've done an hour and 40 minutes of my long workout, which means I still have just under an hour left. But the gym closed because it's Sunday night and it's 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna go home and see if I can get the elliptical to work downstairs. I don't even know the situation, like if it's even working or if there's clothing on it, but I still have an hour left to do. It's so hard to do long running at the end of the day on a Sunday, at the end of a weekend, especially after driving 3.5 hours. Proud of myself for getting this done so far, and I'm very sweaty. So, all right, here's what we're working with at home. I have the doggies. Hi there. Hi. Yeah. She wants some attention. I think I can feel it. I can feel it in my legs, but I can tell it's going to be a little hard to get my heart rate up on this. But we're just going to give it a try. This is what you have to do when you have shin splints, because you don't want shin pain to turn into a fracture. So that's what we're doing. I hours and 40 minutes. It's 8:21 p.m. I just finished 2 hours and 40 minutes, multiple different types of cardio equipment, and I will say that last hour it was impossible to get my heart rate up, but I focused more on the resistance of my legs, and I was feeling it a lot in my quads and maybe a little in my glutes as well. And I just tried to mimic some of the hills that I'm going to be doing during the race, so it wasn't the best workout for heart rate per se, but it was good for resistance training, and my shin is fine. Like, it didn't hurt my shin or anything. It wasn't like I was pounding pavement. So I'm gonna go eat, shower, and go to bed. Hi baby, you guys want to go to bed? Glad I got that done. And that is where we're going to end the vlog for today. That last clip was about 7 weeks out from the marathon. And if you didn't already know this, it's not a good thing to have that intensive shin pain 7 weeks out from a very difficult Hilly marathon. So if that's any foreshadowing for the next video, but you'll have to stay tuned for my next vlog to find out what happened. Right now when I'm editing this, it's after race day, so I know what happened, but you don't know what happened yet. So you're gonna have to watch again, and I'm not gonna tell you right now because that would spoil everything. But make sure you subscribe so you can see if I made it to race day, and if I did, how did I do? Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're awesome, and I will see you in the next one.
Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Or are you sleepy? I love you. Good girl. Oh my goodness, look at you. Look how cute you are. Oh, oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hi. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go to bed, okay?